Hello everyone, Android user here today, bringing you not an app review, but Android OS review overall. As you can see here, I have the new Android 4.0, but it's still I guess you could say an alpha build or whatever. But basically, I got this from a Chinese website, and they have all these updates all the time. And to be clear, I'm running the MOTOROLA XT701, and this phone is basically a Chinese version of the Motorola XT720. 701 and the original Droid, they're all around the same. They're all out at the same time. So the reason why this build came out is probably because of the ice cream sandwich that came out on the Droid itself. So this is the, let's see, I'll just show you the phone things first. So as you can see, it's running 4.0.3 and Cyanogen mod 9.0.0 RCO milestone Kang, and Kang means that it's stolen or whatever. They say that it's that means they haven't given credit, because basically the developers, they just took the Droid version and then tweaked it to work on the XT701. So the main problems that this build has is that it can't run the camera app, so it has no outlet to the camera, so I can't use it, and it also doesn't have any sound recording, so I can't do any sound recording. But other than that, in general, it's usable for a daily basis. As you can see, I'll just show you some of them. One of the problems I've been having for this is that, firstly, because this is such an old phone, it's originally clocked at only 550, so I had to use this custom build is at 800 and 125. But in general, I've been having lag issues, as you can see here. And the only other problem is that it doesn't have the smartass governor. It only has these three, which are like the worst. On demand is very old, doesn't work very well, doesn't change quickly. But other than that, it's actually usable, and I've been using it for a week. The main problem I had was the whole lag in general. Like if I were to turn it off and go again, see, there's a bit of a lag there. I also don't like how I can't turn off the zoom animation for the launcher, and so I had to do a couple of tweaks to make the ROM in general run better on my phone. The first thing I did was use auto killer memory and set CPU. So the auto killer memory optimizer, I basically used the preset, and I used strict. Before that, the phone was actually so bad. It was lagging so much, I couldn't believe it. So I had to use that. And I'm also using let's see, I'm also using Auto Run Manager, which manages what gets run in when you start off. So by using that, I can disable things I don't use, or things that I don't need to be running even though I'm not using it. So that was one of the things that helped me. And other than that, so far in general, the problem with this ROM is that it is consuming a lot more battery than the Cyanogen 7. So Cyanogen 9 on here has been using a lot more battery for some reason. I think it might be because of all the new graphics and everything. Here, I'll just show you more of the settings. So we have the normal Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, data usage, mobile data. Another problem is that since I don't have mobile data, it always turns on by itself when I start it. So every time I have to turn it off, otherwise it wastes battery.